Hey boys and girls, today we are playing what I like to call diesel roulette. Uh, are we gonna hit the next gas station or not? But we are, so it's not really, it's not that bad this time. Uh, but it has been complaining for some time now. I think we are on our way to Sweden on this mission from Poland. Yeah, I think we're gonna talk a little about how it's going with me, with my new medicine, and yeah, and a little about life. Um, I sit on a, I'm on a connected to a Discord server, where we wouldn't say we talk a lot about mental health, but it's a subject that comes up quite often. Um, and we were talking about not being social, and calling it, and someone was calling it being antisocial, and and I don't really know if I would call it antisocial, um, to be honest. Need to get out. Oh shit! Oh, yeah, I don't know if I would call it antisocial. Uh, Talking for myself, having aspergers and bipolar, I would say I don't know if I'm anti. So I wouldn't even call it that. I would call it living by the rules that fit me best. Because in social interactions, it's it gets me really tired. I don't. I wouldn't say I hate people, but my life does require that I spend a lot of time alone to sort of recharge my batteries. Uh, and for the most part, I really like to be in control of the situation when I'm social. Like, I don't like having guests at home because I can't stop being social before they go home. So I mostly visit other people, um, so I can just say stop when I get to the point where I can feel that it's hurting me more than it's gaining me social interaction. Um, and it's gonna take me a lot longer to recharge, um, if I go way beyond that limit. Um, yeah, I know a lot of people have it that way. Maybe they don't know it. That's the cause. Maybe they just feel tired, and require time alone. But for me, it's really something that I need to think about uh, in my daily interactions, because it doesn't really, it I wouldn't say it hurts me when I'm too social, but it does make me easier to lose my temper. I don't have the most explosive temper, but I can be. I don't get mad. I just go quiet, really quiet, where I can yeah, I can just stop speaking to my girlfriend for hours. And it's not because I'm really mad, it's just because I'm tired, for the most part. And I know it's, if she didn't know the things that I fight with on a daily basis, she would probably think that I was really mad at her. But 9 out of 10 times it's just because I need quiet time. Um, and I know a lot of people don't understand it, because I could say, yeah, a long time ago when I go to talk to someone from a psychiatric uh, ward on a hospital, and I've done that for many years now. But at some point, I told her where people, normal in quotes, people use the weekends to recharge for a new week. I'm the complete opposite. I use my work week to recharge, to having weekends where there's no plans, where everything can happen, and it's sort of, for a normal weekend is sort of out of my control, because some of my girlfriend's friends uh, doesn't really, I wouldn't say they don't respect my limits. It's more that they don't care, to be honest. But when they visit, I can pretty much do whatever I like, because they do know that I'm not I'm not the most talkative person on a normal day. It needs to be a really good day before I talk my ass off. Um, and to be honest, what the hell was that? And to be honest, this is sitting here talking to myself. It sort of gives me I don't know what it gives me, some kind of outing for what's in my head. And yeah, I don't really know how to explain it, to be honest. But it gives me an outlet for talking about the stuff that I can't really, that I don't want to talk to someone about face to face. Because it could be let's just say it could be a 3 minutes talk from me, and then I don't want to talk about it anymore. Then it's out of my head, and I don't really want to talk to anyone after I got it out of my head. So sitting here and talking to myself, it makes me, I'm in control of when I don't want to talk anymore. Um, and it's sort of, I would say it helps. Don't speak. I would say it helps. That was a taxi green. But it does help me. Um, I think it does. I really look forward to. I decided that I would start on a 5-day schedule where I release a video every 5 days. Um, but currently, I could actually make one a day, uh, with how my mood is, and with how much I have tumbling around in my head. I could make one each day. One day it would maybe be 5 minutes, and it could be 20 minutes the next day. I need to concentrate a little about driving. And I don't know if I'm gonna make that many videos, because at some point I'm gonna run out of things to talk about, to be honest. yeah. Now I've spoken about for 10 minutes about almost nothing. Um, but what I really wanted to talk about is like I said in the last couple of videos, that I am starting on new medicine. Um, and I don't want to paint a picture of that everything is just great, because it isn't. We are going from whoops, U-turn. I'm almost like a police driver now. Just makes a U-turn in the middle of nothing. Yeah, I wouldn't say that everything is great, because it isn't. It's hard going from, let's say, for the best way I can explain it is, let's say you have a really bad headache, and the medicine you have now completely removes the headache. Well, not completely, but 90%. And then you're gonna try to go over to another kind of medicine to help it. and and when you remove a little of the normal medicine, you get a more headache. Your headache gets worse because the new medicine you're gonna get is not gonna help in the small doses. So for each week, my headache gets worse, and worse, and the new pills only help a little bit because the doses is so small that my metabolism, I can't say it, metabolisms, this, yeah, I can't say it, but it goes through my body much faster because it's a small doses and it doesn't really help yet. Yeah. So to be honest, the last days have been hard. Uh, Sort of my brain is sort of torturing me, where a lot of things fly around in my head, and a lot of them are bad experiences I've had in my life. Even the smallest things, someone being angry at me or someone yelling at me, something small, but it just stacks up with a lot of them. When I have really bad hours, it's just full on showing 7 things at the time, just over and over and over with new things, and it makes you really distant. Uh, like your head doesn't really function, um, and you can't really do anything to make it go away, uh, without it being pills that just knocks me out, pretty much. They make me really tired, and I just go to sleep. Or I don't go to sleep, but I just get really tired, and then I go to bed. Yeah, I know I'm not done with my talking, but it's 15 minutes now, and I've decided that 15 minutes is about the limit for my videos. So I will see you next time. Thanks for listening. It's not really, it's more of a podcast with video, but yeah, thanks for listening. Maybe watching a little bit, and I will talk to you next time. Bye!